Okay, exercise 8.2, problem 11, discussion. A vessel is in the form of a frustum of a cone. Its radius at one end and the height are 8 centimeters and 14 centimeters respectively. If its volume is 5676 by 3 centimeter cube, then find the radius at the other end. Okay, let's draw the figure and mark all this information here. Okay. So this frustum is nothing but a part of the cone is actually cut. Okay, so you have radius, the smaller radius and the bigger radius, small r and capital R, and height of the frustum. Okay, so here they say at one end it is 8 centimeter. Okay, and they say the radius is one end. Okay, and the height is 14 centimeter, and we are asked to calculate the radius at the other end. Okay. Now anyway, let's start writing what is given in the problem. The small r equal to 8 centimeter. Okay. We are assuming it to be the smaller side. Okay. We really don't know. Let's take it. Anyway, it will work it out. So r will be equal to 8 centimeter and height is given as 14 centimeter. The volume is 5676 divided by 3 centimeter cube. Okay. Now what are we asked to calculate? We are asked to calculate the radius at the other end. Radius at the other end, capital R. Okay. So let's write the formula. Volume of a frustum is V equal to 1/3 pi h into capital R square plus small r square plus capital R into small r. If you look at this equation, R is only one variable which is not known. So you substitute V here and height of 14 centimeter and small r of 8 centimeter. We should be able to calculate the value of R. Okay. So let me summarize the step. Substitute the values of R, H and V. That is R equal to 8 centimeter, height equal to 14 centimeter, V equal to 5676 divided by 3 in this formula. V equal to 1/3 pi h into r square plus small r square plus rr, and calculate r, which is the radius at the other end. Okay. So I guess you can pause the video here and work this problem on your own. Okay, let's come to the solution. As discussed, we are taking the smaller radius to be 8 centimeter. Height is 14 centimeter and the volume is 5676 by 3 centimeter cube. Let R be the radius of the frustum at the other end. So the volume of the frustum is V equal to 1/3 pi h into r square plus small r square plus rr. Now substitute all this value, you will get 1/3 into 22 by 7 into h. H is 14 centimeter into r square, we don't know. Small r square is 8 8s are 64 plus small r, which is 8 into capital R. So it's 8R will be equal to 5676 by 3. Okay, 7 will go 2 times. Okay, and this 3 will get cancelled. So you will be left with 22 into 2 here. Okay, so this R square plus 64R plus 8R will be equal to 5676. Okay, divided by 44. That is the 22 into 2. Okay, will be divided by 44. This you should get a value of 129. Try 11 and cancel both the numerator and denominator and simplify it. You will be able to get the value of 129. Okay, now this is a quadratic equation. You need to solve to get the value of R. So this becomes capital R square plus 8R. And this 129, if it comes this side, it will become 64 minus 129. That is minus 65, and that's equal to 0. Now we'll have to factorize 65 in such a way you get this 8 when you add or subtract the factors. So minus 65 is minus 5 into 13. Okay. And if you look at it, minus 5 plus 13 is 8, which is the coefficient of R here. So we'll have to write 8R as 13r minus 5r. Okay, and from the first two terms, you see you can take capital R commonly out, so it becomes r into r plus 13, and from these two you'll be able to get minus 5 out, so this becomes minus 5 into r plus 13. R plus 13 is common. When you take that commonly out, you'll get r plus 13 into r minus 5. So r plus 13 into r minus 5 equal to 0. A product of 2 is equal to 0, which means either this can be 0 or this can be 0. If r plus 13 equal to 0, r will be equal to minus 13 centimeter. If r minus 5 equal to 0, r will be equal to 5 centimeter. R cannot be negative, so we'll have to reject that. So we are going to get the radius at the other end is 5 centimeters. Please note, we assumed it to be a bigger side, but it turns out to be the smaller side. But nothing to worry, we'll have to make an assumption and start it. Okay, you're able to get my point. Okay, otherwise let's go back. Here we assumed it to be a small r. This 8 centimeter is small r, and we thought we'll get this side radius to be bigger than this, but it turned out to be smaller. So this is this 8 centimeter will be here, and the new 5 centimeter will be here. But nothing to worry, we don't have that information when we started the problem. So let's make some assumption and start it, and the problem will correct on its own. Okay, right. So I hope you got the answer correct. If not, check it out where you have gone wrong. Okay, and if your concept is not clear, please go back to the discussion part of the video and try to get it cleared. Okay, thanks for watching the video.